Biden has posted on social media platform X that he is stepping down from the U.S. presidential race. Biden says he will be...
Miles Holbrook-Walk, ABC News, Epinara.
And that's the latest regional news. I'm Amy Colbert. Thanks for your company. We'll see you next time.
Breaking this morning from Washington, Joe Biden sensationally quits the presidential race, saying it's in the best interest of the Democratic Party and the country. Meanwhile, he throws his support behind Vice President Kamala Harris as the next Democratic nominee. We are live from Washington. On this big breaking news this morning, that statement from Joe Biden just came out about 2 hours ago. Washington with that breaking news, Joe Biden out officially of the US presidential race. This statement dropped only about 2 hours ago with the president saying that it has been the greatest honour of his lifetime to serve as your president, and while it's been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it's in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I'm joined by our North America Bureau Chief Jade McMillan as we all scurried to the White House. Massive news, Jade, but not completely unexpected.
No, I think it's a cliche, but it's so true here, Michael. This is shocking. It has completely changed the race for the White House in this 2024 campaign. But it's not a surprise. Joe Biden had been under such enormous pressure since that debate performance a few weeks ago. We'd had Democrat after Democrat in Congress calling on the president to step aside, to make way for a different candidate. We have seen Joe Biden remain utterly defiant right up until now, insisting even as recently as a couple of days ago that he was not going anywhere, that he'd be returning to the campaign trail next week. We've heard from his campaign aides delivering that exact same message. But finally, now this statement coming out from the president confirming that he is going to step aside only 3 months or so now until the election, getting behind his vice president, Kamala Harris.
And that's significant, right, isn't it?
It is. There was so much speculation as to where the Democrats would go. If Joe Biden did step aside, would he get behind Kamala Harris, or would there be an open contest? Now, I think we're still yet to learn a lot of information in the coming hours and days ahead. Will the party come around Kamala Harris, or will we start to see other candidates putting themselves forward? I think at this stage, two of the names that have been most often mentioned as potential replacements for Joe Biden, the California Governor Gavin Newsom and the Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, it looks like they have released statements congratulating Joe Biden on his record, but not
is the first
step as president. So I think those calls will only grow louder. The election is in November, but inauguration is not until January. So that is quite a few months for Joe Biden to remain in the White House. I think it will be really interesting to see how that debate now unfolds as well.
It is indeed. Bridge, Lisa, very good morning to you on this sensationally huge Monday morning for News Breakfast. We had been waiting for some potential announcement from Joe Biden, perhaps tomorrow. It's still Sunday here, of course, as to what he was going to do up until about 2 hours ago.